Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Good morning, everyone. Wake up, sleepyheads. It's time to warm the turkey. It's time to heat up that stuffing. Get out your family and friends. Love on one another. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your loved ones from Lucinda Speaks TV. Take out the turkey, get a little sweet potato pie and get some to uncle and aunties all around. Invite some family and friends. Come together and hold those hands. Be thankful for what God has blessed you with this year. It may be a little sad with some of our loved ones no longer here, but we still have each other to make those memories bright. Get up, get up, get up and tell somebody that you love them and you wish them a happy holiday. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, Sabrina. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I know a lot of you are asleep. I know a lot of people are in the kitchen, warming up, cooking those last minute things. How is everyone? Good morning. I know we won't have a lot of people this morning, but listen, we are still going to go ahead and come on and just wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. I missed Miss America's live last night. I went to sleep, y'all. Mama V went to sleep. I went to sleep. Y'all can still hear it in my voice. I had a good night's rest. So I just want to come on today because I wasn't on last night. And anyway, I want to say happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Oh my, we are about to say goodbye to another year. Good morning, Beverly Irvin. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Oh my gosh, what do you guys have planned today? What time are you going to eat dinner? Like, what are your plans today? I know we're going to eat at 1 o'clock. I have my dressing already. I did my first cornbread stuffing last night. I did my first one that I did by myself, and it turned out pretty good. Uh, I do chicken and dressing. I don't really like turkey that much, so I did chicken and dressing. And we have mac and cheese, all the traditional things because my family, they'll bring over some things as well. So I didn't have to do a lot of cooking because I stopped that. Good morning, Audrey Evans. Good morning. Good morning. I hope y'all didn't miss my song. I may bring it again. I wrote that song myself, actually. That's an original song from me that I sing to my family. So I decided to sing it to you all. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So good morning to everyone. Um, I really hate I missed Miss America's live last night. I am so mad that I missed it, but I went to sleep. I was so tired yesterday. I was really, really tired because I did a lot around the house, trying to get everything, cleaned up. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and then trying to cook. Yeah, I did. I do have help, with that, but still, I was just tired. So I went to bed last night. Mama V went to bed last night. She slept. My daughter ordered Thanksgiving dinner. We are eating around 1 o'clock. Yeah, we're gonna eat around 1 o'clock as well. Oh, that Thanksgiving dinner is gonna be so good. It is always. I used to order it. That's what I used to do when I was teaching, I always would order things. I would always say, Mama, you don't have to do all that cooking. I'll just buy the dinner. But she would always say, no, I would need some things that's homemade. So don't buy everything, but need some things that's homemade. But now I bet you she was like, I'm glad you know how to cook, but I was nervous about my cornbread dressing. I really was, because it still doesn't taste exactly like hers. And you know that she has dementia. She can't tell me exactly what to add, but I'm sure when my aunts and everybody else get here, when they taste it, if it's missing anything, I'm sure they'll be more than happy, honey, to tell me what it needs. Y'all know how the good aunties are. They gonna tell you. Just listen to your song. Nice, young lady. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love my song. Happy Thanksgiving to all my family and friends. It's so wonderful to have you guys again. Come on in and relax your feet. Put your back up against this seat, 'cause you are my family, and I only get this one. Yeah, I love my family, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How you doing? Life of a what? Of a Pisces girl. I'm a Pisces too. Good morning to you and your family. What are y'all's plans today? I know Miss Beverly said they're gonna eat at 1 o'clock. Y'all, I left a couple of dishes and stuff in there, so I need to get up and clean up that kitchen. Uh, because I was really tired. I'm gonna get on up and do that real quick. I got enough time because it's early. It's 7:35 here in the city of Good Abode. This is Memphis, Tennessee. I am Lucin the Speaks TV, if I did not announce that. Um, and it is very cold this morning in Memphis. I want to say it is. I can tell you exactly what the weather is. As a matter of fact, let me tell you exactly what the weather is. Child, my family already getting started with the foolishness. Look at them. They already look at them. I wish I could put them up. They're already getting started. Y'all know in South Haven, y'all know the liquor store is open, so some of them is already down there headed to the liquor store. It's gonna open at 8 o'clock. So my uncle said he on his way to the liquor store. So ain't no telling. It is 38 degrees here in Memphis, Tennessee. The high will be 58. So it would be a little cool, but it's still going to be nice. Uh, yeah, my fur baby is right here by my feet. As a matter of fact, she's right here. Her name is Marley Lou. She is a poodle and beagle mix. So I'm in Georgia. It's cold here and it's 8:37. Okay, yeah, I think we're an hour ahead of you guys. Your fur baby have Thanksgiving food. I don't give them anything special for Thanksgiving. Probably the children will be dropping food and they'll be getting that. But I just give them their regular food for Thanksgiving. Maybe I should give them something a little bit special on Thanksgiving. I never thought about that. I did give Marley Lou a bath last night, and I bathed her real good, and so she's smelling good and everything, and fluffed all out, so the kids can chase her up and down the hall because they think she's a bear. So they pick her up and well, I think one of my little nieces had a little shopping buggy. She had her in one time, so I don't know if they're gonna have the shopping buggy or not, child. So they'll be whisking her up and down the hallway. Now the big dog, they don't mess with her. Most of them are scared of her, so she'll be outside because they the men usually are under the carport doing their thing, child, and the women we usually in the house. But yeah, they'll have plenty of scraps and everything. So I made sure to give them the pumpkin packets, because my fur babies have allergies and stuff like that. So I give them this supplement called Dog is Human or something like that, and I also put salmon oil in there on their kibble, and that kind of keeps down some of that itching and keeps their fur, you know, moisturize and stuff like that because it does get dry. I'm thinking about maybe changing to that other food that's not kibble that I see advertised. They say it's really good. So if you guys use that food where I think it's like it's kind of a wet food. I forget the name of it, but I see it on television. Good morning, Katrina. Happy Thanksgiving. She says hello, Lucinda and chat. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. If you guys use that food, let me know because my fur babies, they do have allergies. And I've noticed a lot of people are complaining about their fur babies having allergies. And so I do want to find something that's not too expensive, but yet it's very good for them, and their coats. So yeah. Yeah, I'm just excited, guys, about Thanksgiving. I'm just excited to see my family. I'm just, I got up and I saw I always check the ring light, my ring camera all through the night. And so, when I saw mom, doing her little tossing and turning, I always say, thank you, Jesus. You know what I'm saying? She made another Thanksgiving. I think that's what I'm so excited about because she's here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you kept her another day. I'm just always so paranoid. I don't know why I'm so paranoid like that. I need to just relax. But I guess you guys understand. So yeah, I just wanted to say happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I did not want this day to pass, you guys, without coming out and telling you guys happy Thanksgiving. To Miss Jacqueline, um, you sent a wonderful gift. Uh, my birthday is on February 26th, so I'm on the 26th, and I think your birthday is before mine, right? Because I'm 226. Put your birthday in. You don't have to put the year. You can just put the if you want to. Now, if you don't want to, I totally understand. But yeah, I'm in February. But I do have my mom's wish list, guys, pinned on the on my. Let me see. I do have it here. Mom's wish list. Thank you so much, Miss Jacqueline. My mom really loved the gift that you sent. Oh my gosh, it made the bed so much more comfortable. Miss Jacqueline sent the mattress pad, the hospital bed mattress pad. It's like a double infused type of padding on that because they send them a mattress with their hospital bed. But it's time for me to get her another one. Because I want something more comfortable for her back and for her because she has a really bad spine. She's done hair for like over 50 years. You're okay, you're March 4th. Okay. So I'm a few days before you. Okay. Well, we got to do something for our birthdays. We got to do something for our birthdays. So anyway, she sent the mattress pad and it has that padding on there. And mom is really, I can tell she really, really loves it. I changed her bed yesterday. I have to change her bed every day, guys. I tell you, I should have put some twin sheets on there. Woo, she has accidents, but I don't mind because that's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? You just got to keep gloves around and just keep cleaning up behind them. But that mattress pad, Miss Jacqueline, helped out so much. So those things on the wish list are for her, things that'll help with her care. Like the little gowns, just things that help. That she needs because um I had got her pajamas, but I think that gowns are better because it's easy to take on and off. So a lot of things, I was thinking, yeah, some cute little pajamas will make her feel good, but that's, when they're elderly like that and it's hard for them to take their clothes off, they want to be independent. So I think gowns and things work better for her. So I'm learning as I go. I'm getting better and better each day. So yeah, I'll have lots of help today. So I'll be able to entertain and just kind of sit back, watch football and stuff like that. So I'm excited about that as well. I'm just so happy to have my family here to help me with her. Y'all just don't know. So yes, her Amazon wish list is in the chat. And also, if you want to join my channel, my membership is pinned also. Let me see here. Where did I put it? 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 Child, I think this is it right here. I think that's it right there. That's my membership link. If you are so inclined, you are so welcome to join the channel. 2024 is going to be a great year for us. We are expecting great things here for my supporters as well as myself. We are going to grow as we are women of a certain age. We are growing together still. You know, no one can make us feel ashamed of our age and our accomplishments as we navigate through this life. So anyway, I just thank you guys for being a part and inviting me into your homes and just sharing your family with me and allowing me to share my family with you. So yes, I'm just so excited about the holidays. I've always loved the holidays. So you know, that's just how it is. I didn't want to really say much because I know everybody is still in the kitchen doing their thing, trying to get those last minute things together. I just wanted to say happy holidays to everyone and happy Thanksgiving. It's the start of uh Vlogmas. A lot of content creators are going to be doing Vlogmas. So I don't know about me doing like videos every day, but I am going to be dropping different videos and stuff like that of my family, of different things that's going on. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And it's not going to be long, just little things, stuff like that. You know, me doing my hair. I'm really embracing the natural me. So, you know, me doing my hair and my little twist styles, me doing things with mom, spending time with my family, our annual Christmas party. You know, I'll let you guys see some of that. Um, we go up in Tennessee to my cousin's house and we do our annual Christmas party. And just, you know, my life, I don't do a whole lot, of course, because I'm pretty much home with mom, but you know, I want to share with you guys. I really, really do. But I don't want to hold you guys from your families much longer. I just want to come and say happy Thanksgiving. I love you guys. I want to send Miss Jacqueline a special thank you for the gift that she sent, and let her know how appreciative that we are. Mom loves it so much. She is so excited about it. Happy Thanksgiving. Lucinda Speaks, mods and chat. Blessings, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Evangelist Valerie, conversations and inspiration. All right. You guys, Miss Valerie, do you have a channel? We're definitely gonna come check you out. Evangelist Valerie, conversations and inspiration. You guys, let's check her channel out. If you have a channel, go ahead and type your channel in the chat so we can follow you. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy thanks for you.
Yes. How are you?
Don't you run away from me. You only going to spend a few minutes.
Hey, go ahead and talk. Let me go ahead and check on mom because she's calling my name.
I'm not going to talk to my phone and you gone. I just wait.
I can hear you. I can hear you from you can hear me and I can hear you. I'm just stepping right
Happy
here.
Thanksgiving to you all. Happy Thankful Day.
Yes. What are you thankful for this year?
Girl, you know what I'm thankful for because you walked that road with me. Remember your prayers? So what am I thankful for? I got my health back.
Yes. Look at God. And see, look, we told you. We told you.
Well, it was a long way coming. It wasn't no particular thing. I just happened to go to the doctor one day. And, you know, I've been going to the doctor since June 909. I've been listening to negative stuff from them for a long time.
Yeah.
So when it becomes consistently redundant, you just tune it out like, okay, what else is it? Well, that day they got my heart back straight. My heart was level. This was in July. My heart was straight. And they said I had lost weight and asked me, what did I do? And I told them I didn't do nothing. You know, I just ate. You know, I ate right.
Right.
And they said that my levels were, you know, I had leveled off. But I was going through extremes. Either my blood pressure was too high or it got too low. I went in there one day and they told me my blood pressure was low and they had to keep me. I said, am I dying? You know, it's been, you know, it's been a teetotaler. It's been a teetotaler in health. And I'm not out the woods, but when I left that office and they told me that I had that good score, girl, I thought I was a bird in the sky. I was ready to take off and go soar. So
So
I'm
what did you
thankful for
change in your diet exactly? What do you think
it.
changed?
Takes prayer. It takes prayer. It takes will. It takes determination. It takes letting it all be unto God, because if it's his choice, then I have nothing else that I can do but surrender. So
Right, right.
it's many things. It's not any one thing. I mean, I didn't keep track of any particular diet. I went through dietetics for a whole year, and that's like going back to college. It's really a pain.
Okay.
But yeah, you got to tell them what you eat when you go to the bathroom. Everything you do in a day, you have to fax by the end of the day. And I
Yeah,
did it for a whole year.
right.
So it wasn't any, I learned how to eat through dietetics. So it wasn't anything that I could think of that caused me to lose the weight. But
Mhm,
I just never looked back from that day. I made up in my mind that I wasn't going to look back once I got that good score.
mhm.
And we haven't had a chance to talk, but July 29th was my 38th year anniversary, my wedding anniversary.
Well, happy anniversary.
Well, girl, this is going to
Wow,
crack
that
you
is
up.
awesome.
This going to crack you up, Niecy. I have never been on an electric bull in my life. I got up on that bull
Yes,
and
you did.
I did not fall. Okay. I
18, you
wasn't
was on there about, I bet you held on to that bull, and I bet he turned you around, and I bet you said, yeehaw.
I sure did in a Christian Dior sweatsuit.
Yes, you did. Yes, you
I sure
did.
did.
Yes,
Then
you
I came down off of that, and they was playing volleyball. My nephew has a real big house, and it has a lot of land, and it's got a little river, or them little, where they had those water ponds and stuff.
yeah.
Uh,
Okay. Oh, I
so
bet
we
that's
was out. Yeah, I played volleyball when I was in high school.
okay.
So it wasn't about the duration of the time.
Uh-huh.
Okay. It was about being up there on the bull and deciding when I was going to get off, because before I could never ride a bull or anything else. I mean, I had to give up tennis. I had to give up roller skating, everything that I did, I lost with that car accident.
Right.
So I was just thankful for the fact that, I don't have that problem. I'm doing better, but I stay in, I don't go out, I'm not out there a lot. I don't frequent a lot in Chicago because Chicago's just gotten too bad. And
Mm.
I'm born and raised here, and I'm retired from law enforcement, so I know where to go and where not to go.
Right.
So I
Right.
basically stay in
Right.
my own backyard,
Right.
But if I have anything, the thing about these holidays is I always look in the terms of the reverse, Lucinda. I
Right.
give back. I don't have to take. I have more than enough, and I've had enough to recognize that I've been blessed. It took really Frankie Beverly to show me how blessed my life was. At
Right.
the time I met Frankie, Frankie needed my inspiration for his surgery he was going through, and I had just about given up, and Frankie didn't give up on me. So he walked that road. I mean, I've been friends with him since 2017. So I'm thankful for that too. But uh it takes a lot. All I can say is that it takes a lot of prayer to God each day. There's times when I had some hit or missers, when I thought I was going to check out or pass out in the kitchen on the butcher
Right.
block table. And I had to just say, God, not today. I'm not through yet. I'm just not through yet. So you can't get through it without God. I have to say thank you. I'm thankful for you because your prayers when I was at my weakest, and the days were touch and go, you all knew what they was. I told you
Yes.
about them.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So when
Yes.
they were really, really dark, I just knew one adage from my church doctrine, where two or more are gathered, so am I with thee. And I knew if I
Yes.
couldn't pray for myself and I was sick, somewhere somebody was praying for me.
That's right.
So
That's right.
that's why I was thankful. I was thankful that you all knew that I was really sick. Thanks to Miss
Right.
Brittany. I mean, she turned around and said I was a phony on here. I don't have to lie about something that happened like that devastating. I got hit by a car. Okay.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
I don't have to lie about stuff like that. And I don't come on here. What you see is what you get. You either gonna like me or you're not.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that's the way I deal with it, but I come in respect. I don't play that other stuff.
yeah, right,
Okay.
right,
I don't go through them beefs and all that smoke and all that fire. I don't troll. I don't backstab, talk about nobody.
right,
When it
right,
gets that thick, I vacate. I'm tiling
right,
my kitchen floor right now.
right,
But
right, right,
I
right.
just I just wanted to come up here and tell you to continue. I've always encouraged you girls and told you all to continue to be who you're going to be. Be your highest self. Think your highest self. Look up, be up, stay up. That's what it takes. Because later on, when you get my age, you're going to need that.
That's right.
Those
That's
are the tools to get you through. Your mother, with all that she has, gets through it every day because she has a will. She's not
yes,
ready
she
yet.
does. Yes, she does.
Okay.
Yes, she
So
does.
with the will of God is why she's here. She's not ready. So
That's right.
therefore her will is strong enough in her spirit to carry her. And that's really,
Yeah.
I mean, you can't get nowhere in life without God. You just can't.
You
Think
know what?
about it.
I love that because yesterday, she had went to the restroom and everything, and I told her, I said, why don't you go back in your room and get back in your bed? She said, no, no, I'm going in here. Like she doesn't want to be in her room all the time. She wants to go walk around the house. She wants to be on her cane. She doesn't want, she gets frustrated with me because I want to sometimes baby her and make her stay in the bed and bring everything to her. And she'll say, no, no. And, she'll get that cane and she'll get up, because, and then I have to think about it. She has been in this bed. She does not want to be in this bed. Move back. Stop smothering her. Allow her to
Okay,
get
part
up.
of that is her independence and her
Yes.
independence of her character. It's like she's acting out her independence. Okay.
Yeah. Right.
So the best thing to do with that, I had an aunt that had that and went through dementia and everything else. And I just kind of like stayed behind because sometimes in dementia, where they on, they off, and where they off, they're on,
Right.
meaning they can be the reverse in their thinking. So I just let her have her way, but I would stand close to watch her or see what I could do, uh, indirectly. And if I felt that it was going to be of harm to her, then I would intervene.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So if
Right.
she's showing signs of independent, one half of her is fighting to stay in that realm of thinking. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing is she's fighting against the dementia. You see
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Yes.
The
Yes.
body will compensate naturally. The hardest thing for me was when I had this accident. I had the two surgeries on my right leg, okay? And it
Mm-hmm.
left me with 7 tears in my leg. 7 tears, but yet I still walk. But the problem is before they got me up to walk, I had to learn how to counter walk with my left leg. I lead
Okay.
to the right. I'm a skater and everything else. Everything I do is to the right. It
Okay.
was very, very awkward to learn how to walk on the opposite leg when that's not the lead leg. You see?
Right.
So
Right.
if you take that parable of my story to your mother is trying to go back to the norm of what she was. She
Right.
doesn't, she's not consciously saying, I've got dementia. Okay. The brain
Right.
doesn't function like that. The brain just triggers on and off. And remember, your mother has millions and millions of cells in her brain,
Right.
okay, and her brain receptors. So therefore, you're going to see some that are in the normal realm, and you're going to see some that are when she's disabled, when you have to extend that hand. You,
Okay.
you as her daughter, have to do both. Does that make sense to you? What
Yeah,
I'm
it does
saying?
make sense. It does make sense. It does make sense. It does make
Right.
sense.
So, and knowing that you can go forward with knowing that your mother is in a internal fight in her own consciousness to
Yeah.
not accept this just
Right.
yet.
Right. Right. Right.
Okay. She's
Right.
not combative. It's just that her brain, one part of her brain is saying, remember when once was? And so it gravitates back towards what once, oh boy, that's loaded. Well, www of what once was. Okay.
So basically, she wants that same routine that in the morning time, feet hit the floor, I'm headed to use the restroom, wash my hands, wash my face, blah, blah, blah. Then I'm headed to the kitchen to prepare
Right.
breakfast.
Was that her routine before she had
Yes,
dementia?
yes, yes.
Okay. So she's acting out what she normally does. I will
Okay.
tell you this. Do you have a pen and piece of paper in
Yeah,
front
I
of
always
you?
have it. Yep, I always have one.
Okay. I want you to look up this for your mother because this will give you it won't be quite as uh trying for you as far as making sure she gets the proper nutrients. This is a lot of work for you to do and to keep up with her age and then in your age health. So this is what I want you to look at. Look up AG1. You've seen it on TV. That
Uh-huh.
athletic green.
Yes.
Athletic greens is what put me on that electronic bull.
Okay. I've seen that.
Yes. Now
AG1.
here's
Okay.
the recipe. The recipe is 6 ounces of water, pure life. Okay.
Okay.
The ice. It comes with its own little jug. Go on Athletic Greens online, and it's a starter kit they send you, so it'll have the jug to shake it up and everything for her.
For a minute. I'm
It
gonna pull
it
it up. Hold on for a minute, Auntie. Let me pull it up.
it tastes like papaya juice. Now I was shocked because when I saw that green stuff, all I could think of was chlorophyll. Okay. And I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. And I'm like, okay, is it worth me trying it? So I felt like I was worth $79 to try it out for me.
How
Okay.
much
So
is
I
it?
tried it,
$79.
$79, but she gets 60 packets plus five. She gets 65 packets. She gets the right pre-measured you know how we used to have those sport bottles we have?
Yeah.
AG1 has their own bottle. And she gets
Okay.
that with it. She'll get a vitamin B with it. You got to look at the starter kit online because they have it on sale right now.
Yeah, I'm sharing
But
it right now on the screen. Look on the screen right now. Okay, here it is. It's AG1. And
right now, here's the thing about this: we have to eat all day to take in the proper nutrients, and then again, then we're not even sure with morning, lunch, and night, right?
mm-hmm.
AG1 supplies your mom with the nutrients she needs first thing in the morning.
Okay.
She
Okay.
drinks it with her. She drinks it before her breakfast. Add apple juice to it so it'll be friendlier to the taste. Plus, the advantage of apple juice is that it'll keep her bowels flowing.
Okay.
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 So you're accomplishing two things at one time. You don't have to worry about it. She's constipated from what? Sitting too long, right?
Right.
You're getting rid of that stuff. Plus, the fact is that you're giving your mother all the nutrients. So even if you made catfish and spaghetti, which you're talking about carbs and catfish is it doesn't have any nutritional benefit. People just like the taste of it. So
Okay.
when you're talking about you can give her a meal like that, catfish, spaghetti, and some salads, and you don't have to worry about it because see, she got her nutrients for the day.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Now you go take that to her doctor and tell him to prescribe that she's to have that. So that way now you can write it off. You
Okay.
know I'm a Jane of all trades and a master of some.
Yeah, I definitely need to get it prescribed because that's 79. That's a little bit out of my budget right now. But as soon as I can, I definitely will get there for her. Yeah.
Well, the thing about it is this. Uh I know you were saying something about your budgets. I don't troll, so a lot of this I don't know what's going on. Um, let me give you my Gmail,
Okay.
and you can write me, and I will send you half of the money to put on your mother to get your mother up on that product. She needs to be on that product.
Thank you. I appreciate
Okay.
it.
Well, that's what I do.
What's your
Okay.
Gmail?
I come by way of God, honey. You got to punch with God before you can punch me out.
That's right. That's right. What's your
Okay.
Gmail, Auntie? What's your Gmail?
Uh Dag. Divinity. The
Divinity.
word divinity, Divinity,
Uh-huh.
8187 at gmail.com.
Okay. All
And
right.
you write me, and I will send you half of that money for you to put your mother on that.
Okay.
Make sure you get her on that.
I sure
Uh,
will. And
it comes in a bag.
uh-huh.
One comes in a bag. How much is the bag?
Well, it says right here the pouch is 79 and it says the travel packets are 89. So we
Okay.
could do the
I
pouch.
prefer you put her with the pouch because the pouches stay fresher longer. Now, here's
Okay.
the other thing. This will help you in the effect that if you want to give this to her on Monday, and then let's say you want to, you can turn the 30-day pouch into 60 days by just giving it to her every other day.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so write that down every other day.
Every other day. All right.
But if she starts showing clarity, that improves brain function, cardiovascular. They'll send you everything with the kit. Okay.
Okay.
So if they send you everything with the kit, then you just read the instructions of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I just gave you the 1, 2, 3. I believe in working fast and not hard. In
Okay.
that bottle, there's you just put some ice in there, and you
Mm-hmm.
put, like I told you, 6 ounces of water and some apple juice,
Okay.
and then you put the green mix in there last, and then shake it up. Give her a
Okay.
straw and let her drink herself away.
Okay. That's what I will
But
do because let me tell you something now. She loves that apple juice. And if you put ice in something, she loves that ice. So that's what I'm
right,
going to
she's
do.
gonna be thinking she's drinking a fruit drink.
Right. Right.
You see, she's not gonna know, or you'll know what it is, and you know that you're giving your mother the best nutrition. But the thing about it is, if you give your best to it now, and if anything happens to her, you know we did our best to give her her best health. You
Right,
see,
right. And I
at the,
definitely want
if,
her brain function to improve as much as it possibly can because those days when those days when she's on, like those days when she's like like Mama V, like old time Mama V, those are great days. And I'm just
okay, well, this is going to raise her vitality. It's going to raise her vibrancy, Lucinda.
okay.
So therefore, if it's going to raise her vibrancy, then you want to see what effect it has on her. You might find that she's more cognizant. Her, you know what I'm trying to say. Her cognizant ability. Her
Okay.
cognizant ability may have improved. Okay, the doctor might say, "Well, what did you do?" I
Mm-hmm.
gave her AG1. Now I took AG1 to my doctor. I have I got 8 doctors. Did you know that?
I didn't know you
8
had that many.
8
Wow.
active doctors. 8
Wow.
active doctors. Okay. So
Wow.
I took it to my pain specialist, Dr. Jeffrey.
Mm-hmm.
And I gave him 5 packs, and I told him I wanted him to try this because he was telling me about how he runs around and all this and all that. And he does whatever he can. All my doctors fight to keep me alive. They do a really good job. I've got a real
Mm-hmm.
good team of doctors, but I had to go through a lot in Chicago to get them. But anyway, I took it to him, and I just saw him the Friday before last. And I asked him, I said, "What did you think of the AG1?" He said, "I love it. My wife is going to get on it too." I said, "Well, what do you think as far as with my condition, since I'm critical care for Advocate Health, okay?"
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I said, "What did you think? Did he feel that this was best for me because I'm in a pain module?" He said,
Mm-hmm.
"But most definitely." He said, "I want you to take this every day." So now I know to what extent I got to take it every day. But remember, I'm battered and bruised. Your mother is not. So
Right, right.
therefore, you could start her on the 5-day pack that comes with it,
Mm-hmm.
one for each one.
Okay.
Okay. You can give her one, use that for the first full week,
Okay.
and then do every other day. So now you got 60 days. This way you'll be able to save $30 from one little check and another $30 from the
There
other
you
little
go.
check.
There you go. There
Ain't
you
nobody doing good right now. But if
right.
you budget, I should talk because honey, I done went Timu crazy. I wish I could put you on a Zoom call so you can see. I did my floor in the kitchen. I tiled my floor in the kitchen with Temu.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Well, you know what? They have all kind of stuff on there, and I know that. And look, it's the same stuff that's on Amazon and everywhere else. I am so thankful that a lot of these merchants are making it easier for us to purchase things because we have been paying outrageous prices
We've
for the
been
last.
getting ripped off.
We've been
We've
getting
been
ripped
getting
off.
ripped off. Amazon, all. I mean, guess what? Amazon buys from Temu and sells to you.
I believe that. I totally
Oh
believe.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Take a look at some of those hair pieces that are on Amazon, and you're gonna find them right there on Temu too.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you
So
something. Since I've been through this situation with taking care of mom, I have had to really, really readjust my spending and really, really, but it's not hard because I'm one that has common sense. Like when it comes to budgeting, it's your necessities, it's what's important. So that really wasn't that hard for me. And when it comes to budgeting and really, really looking at the frivolous things that I was spending money on and cutting back, I thank God that I'm able to look at that and say, you know what, this month I don't need this. This is a priority. You know what I'm saying? Because for some people,
COVID changed everything for everybody. But if
yes,
I wasn't sure about this is the reason why I said that I'm so confident that this will help you as far as taking care of your mother and alleviate your worries as
right,
far as if you're doing really good by it. I'm sending you half to put down on a product that will ensure that.
okay,
Okay. So
right,
this gives you a 30-day window to come up with the next thing, and you can tell them when to send it. All right.
okay, okay,
So it goes on auto ship. Okay.
all right,
But I have given uh contributed and gifted a few people that I started with on here. I have not gifted you. This is
okay.
my gift to you for your mother,
Thank you. Thank you. And
because
that's
I'm a
all
mother.
that's when people ask me about things, it's about her this season. With me, I'll be fine. But it's about her. She's the most important thing in this house as far as I am concerned. Because
Well,
I
I'm doing it accomplishes two things actually, Lucinda. It
okay,
accomplishes knowing that you're giving your mother the better health, but it's
right,
also taking away, it's diminishing some of the worry that you have
right,
in that.
right,
It's guaranteeing that you are doing your best.
right,
I'm just targeting you to a product, and the reason why I'm doing that is that I owned a company. I never got a chance to tell anybody all this, but I owned a company in 2003 called
okay,
the OSPA. I was in homeopathic care.
okay.
Plus, I carry straight A's in science. I made dean's list in science and won a trip to Europe to study. I'm a
Wow.
I'm a nerd. I'm much smarter than most people think. So when
Oh, now
somebody
look,
tell
we
you,
know you
when
smart
somebody
now.
no, when somebody tell you to block me, you better tell them no, she was the real deal. I'm not going. I ain't dying phony. I don't do phony. I don't like people that are like that,
Well,
and I don't get involved.
I know you've known me a long. I know you've heard me on this platform a long time, and some weeks, some things happen, but it's and it's fine to just be neutral and just love on everybody. You know what I'm
Now I'm
saying?
gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. I know about everything that's been happening from whoever's op show I'm watching. All right.
Right,
I respect you too much to bring it to you because that's not how we started. It has
right,
nothing to do with us.
right,
You have to remember when you got these go alongs and I hate you because so and so hates you and I don't want to speak to you because so and so is salty with you. I don't go with that. I'm going to be
right,
who I am. And I started from the beginning. If I started with good intent, then all that extra doesn't have anything to do with me. You got to remember, I'm 68, Lucinda.
that's
So
right.
I don't think that way. I can't be swayed. You got
That's
to come through God to get through me.
That's
I'm
right.
committed to God realistically. It's on my shoulder, committed to God. So
That's
I
right.
don't play that kind. I don't play in those kind of playgrounds. I'll
That's
knock all the nonsense. If it start around me, I tell everybody to get out because I don't want to be
right.
bothered with it.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
That's the right thing to do. That's right.
Now
That's
let me tell you what happened to me because this is important that you hear this because it's going to happen to you. I've managed this year. I've lived all this life. I've had a great life, party girl, everything else. But this year, you know how they always tell you mind, body, and soul?
mm-hmm.
I interwove them, Lucinda. And when I interwove I practice the chakra, I meditate, I've been Baptist, Catholic, I've studied Baha'i faith, Jewish faith, the Quran, I've studied, okay? But this was the year that I actually were able to intertwine mind, body, and soul. This was like a feeling of something better than heroin, crack. They ain't got no drug out here better than this. I mean, this was you totally feel whole within yourself, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Your spirit, everything is connecting. It's like, you know how they tell you about that third eye opening up?
Uh-huh.
Okay. It's kind of like that, but it's a feeling of being so complete within yourself every day. It's like a narcotic. You just don't want to let it go. So you kind of don't want people disturbing your peace.
Right.
And it's
Right.
just a matter of that. You don't have to tell me anything we don't have to discuss that because see, you and I don't deal with each other like that. I
Mm-hmm.
always say hello to you. I ask you about your mother. The funny thing about this is that I'm thankful to be celebrated as I am on YouTube, and I am,
Mm-hmm.
but I can keep up with each one of you all, and that requires work for me because I got my own life. My daughter got 12 kids because she married into a family with some kids. Okay, so they're trying to balance
Uh-huh.
that all out. So I got a husband of 38 years. I got a
Right.
life, but
That's
I
right.
put my best foot forward to make sure to let you all know that I care about you in a way that uh, it transcends beyond being a sub.
Right.
I'm a human
Right.
being first. I'm a
Right.
human being first. So I'm a operate from that vortex. So that's why I said, okay, you told me the truth. You're not at this juncture, but if we start with something, who knows what we'll get it later on, right?
That's right. That's right.
We okay. So as long as you medically understand what's happening, take it to the doctor. I want you to take her for a regular checkup or something and make
Uh-huh.
sure you take that in your purse and the paperwork with it, or give him a packet and tell him, I want you, doc. I told my doctor, I want you to take this and tell me what you think of it. And my doctor dissected it. And he said that the trace minerals in there were just absolutely awesome. He had more energy because, with doctors, they running here, running there. You know how busy they are.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this will help her. I hope it does. The only other thing for dementia I could tell you about is Supreme, because I coded for Alzheimer's and they gave me Supreme. She needs a high B complex in her brain to keep the activity from going off too much.
Okay. The B complex. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's called Supreme. It's on Amazon. That's where I got it from.
Okay.
But it's like $30 a bottle or something like that. But see, the doctor should have, it's what I don't know what kind of doctor she has, but my experience with doctors here are that they always tell me I got this, but they don't tell me if there's hope and how do I get out of this space that I've gotten into, this funk. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to go about doing the research and everything else and go behind them. And I still do the research behind them to make sure that I'm doing the right thing. They don't tell me what to do. They just say, you got this, and then go home. Or let me give
Right.
you an RX, or let me give you a pill. Let me give you a pill. And that's not necessarily the solution to everything.
Right.
So,
Right.
you know, um, the vitamin
See, as
B,
far
you
as
can
her
get a
doctor, let me say this. As far as her doctor, her doctor talks more about her diabetes and her heart, which when we go to the doctor, her levels are, and I tease her, I say this, but her levels are better than mine. But I
Okay,
want,
write this down. Write
but
this
I
down.
want the doctor to tell me
No,
more
write
about
this
her
down for the
brain.
doctor. I have to interrupt you. What's on my mind? Remember, I'm
Okay,
68. My mind will float. Okay, I want you to write down Metagenics, Metagenics, glucose control.
okay,
You can make that in a smoothie for her to drink, and it'll keep her numbers right.
okay.
All right. So they told me that I was diabetic and my cholesterol that I was moving towards. I coded a 9, and I no, it was an 8, and I told them, can the 8 go back to a 6? Because 6 is
Mhm.
normal. Okay.
Right.
And they said, yeah, if you do a diet, my doctor told me you got to eat 4 ounces of chicken every day and a salad and everything else. I did it for 9 months, and I beat diabetes in the butt. I'm now back to a 6.
Okay.
But in her case, if that's not the case, because of her health, glucose control. You
Okay.
just write me what I got behind the scenes. I can ship it to you.
Okay.
But
All right.
you got to get on this stuff, because this is the stuff. And glucose control is a medical food. So again, she's getting the nutrients she needs just there. You don't have to worry. She ain't going to tell you she's hungry, because her cells are going to be satisfied from taking in the medical food. These are macronutrients. There's micronutrients and macronutrients, which is the highest.
Yeah, because
So
I
they've been
noticed that she wants to eat all day long. She really wants to eat. She's always hungry. So I'm always
That's
feeding her.
because her cells are not satisfied. Her cells, when she wants to eat, okay, when we breathe and everything else for respiration and everything we do, the cells are taking in that. So her biggest cell is called the mitochondria, which means that she has to have that cell super supplied for her to continue to do the things, especially since she's in adverse care. You
Mm-hmm.
see? So therefore, uh, once you give her the AG1, and
Mm-hmm.
we'll get that started by the 1st. Once you give her that, and once you give her, you're going to watch, and what you could do is get you a little book, from the Dollar Tree, and chart, start making a calendar of each day so you can chart. If you chart it, then you can read it and you can see. And then not only that, if you miss a step, you can tweak it. You can
But
damage
I
control.
have a notebook of her readings every day because I check her blood sugars and everything. I also do her blood pressure every day, so I have that written down. And I also like I just kind of make little notes, and so I try to like make notes of the things that I notice about her. That's part of her care plan. So I have these papers. When I have my camera on, I know you guys see them, but I keep little charts and stuff like that. And I always write down like different things. I have one like a brain log of hers, and then I have one that I kind of write down different things that she's eaten and what I notice. You know what I'm saying? So here
That's
lately,
exceptional. The brain log, I was highly impressed when you said that, because
yeah.
see, the brain log allows you to chart improvements, or if you see lack.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Because I'm really
So
concerned about her brain. Her health is pretty okay. I want that brain to be as sharp as it can be. I'm fighting for her brain. I'm fighting for
well,
that.
I understand that, Lucinda, but one thing about us, when we get old and these things happen, and the generation started at 35. So sometimes uh, what you want is not going to turn itself around. Dementia leads to Alzheimer's. You know that. The doctors
Yeah,
just
I
told
just
you
don't
that.
want to accept it, Auntie. I just don't want to accept it right now.
You're gonna have to. I'm gonna tell you something. The hardest thing, my mother was supposed to come over on Mother's Day and didn't make it over here. And that Monday, she died. I called her at 7:45, and she said, "I can't breathe." And I said, "Mom, I'm on my way. I'm on my way." And I ran through every street in Chicago to get to my mother. And by the time I got to the hospital, my mother had died. I
Oh
had no other
God.
choice to keep from losing my mind. I had no other choice but to surrender. I said, well, I cried, whined, and died. I did everything. Tried to
Yep.
drink a pint, tried to drink a pint of uh what is that I drink? It was cognac. I don't remember which one. But I drank the whole pint and I never even got drunk off it. I was just numb. And you know what I finally said? If I got to give my mama up to anybody, I'm gonna give it to you, God. And
Yeah.
I let it go.
Yeah.
I let it go. But
But
I
I
did
just
remember
know
one
she
thing.
just still
Remember
has.
this.
Yeah.
Let me finish. Let me finish with this. You are your mother's child. No matter
Right.
what happens to your mother in life, she expects you to go on. She raised you to do just that. Make her proud. You are her legacy. Her
You're right.
legacy. See, I realized when my mother passed that I was her legacy. And even more so because my mother's name is Janet and so is mine. I'm little Jan. You see?
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
understand that our mamas didn't raise us to flatline because they had to go. They left us with everything that really they wanted us to know. And I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but it does.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
So you
You're
got to
right.
remember what I'm telling you. You got my Gmail should anything ever happen.
Okay.
Of course I'm concerned. Um, the only thing I can do is walk the road with you as you walk the road with me. But
All right.
um, for this particular situation, we're not out the gate yet. We just have a diagnosis. No doctor has led her to anything for improvement of brain function, have they? Oh,
No, they just given her something to help her to rest or whatever, but she's immune to that. She takes that and keeps on ticking. So it don't even
okay.
work
Well,
with her no
let's talk about that, Lulu, because this is what not. Let's make it make sense, right? That's what y'all say all out in YouTube land. Make it make
more.
sense, right?
Right.
Your mama got brain cells she hasn't tapped into. There are billions of brain cells in the mind. Billions.
Mm-hmm.
So if there are brain cells in the mind that she hasn't tapped into, she still has a fighting chance. You see?
Yeah.
Now, how come the doctors didn't even tell you Prevagen? They should have said something. They should have told you something about, and these are questions you should ask them and tell them. See, they count on the fact that you don't know. They want you to come in there with a doctor said mentality.
Okay.
The doctor said, you ask them that. If there's billions of brain cells in there, she's yet to untap into them. What can we use other than an RX prescription to help promote that? That's the question. And
Yeah.
make him answer it.
Yeah. Because it's funny because she took that med. I want to say it would help her to rest maybe 9 weeks, and then afterwards I would be on the phone with Miss America and I would be like, she's not sleeping, she's amped up, what is going on? And then I went on to some of the group sites of
She's
other
amped up because he didn't tell her about the Supreme, which is a high complex. It's a high vitamin B complex that keeps all her neurons calm.
okay.
Dang, this stuff ain't rocket science. I mean, they should have been, this is what gets me about doctors. But I
Yeah.
go on with all my doctors, all 8 of them, they know I'll come in there with pad and pen on them.
Yeah.
I'm not a doctor said mentality because I'm a science major. Okay.
Okay.
Now,
Well,
the
I'm
thing
definitely
is that I'm in law enforcement. They want to know where did I learn all this? I mean, I go to these are the W people, the W people, right?
right. Right.
Okay. When I go to them and start talking science to them, they ask me, where did I learn all this stuff? I have to tell them I went to school just like you.
Okay. I'm
Because see,
definitely
they don't
right.
expect me.
Because when I go to
Huh?
talk to doctors, I'm writing this down because I'm going to take her to see Dr. Swanigan next week. And I want to talk about this because I want to know, why is it that you gave her this medicine and now you give her this medicine and it has no effect on her. She just amped up. She want to go to bed when she want to. Like, there's something that needs to happen for her to be able to shut off and rest, because it's not
The
good for her.
vitamin B will do that. And if you just get her Dr. Teal's muscle soap, that'll help with her joints and stuff.
Okay.
And she'll just calm down, period. But you might look for liquid vitamin B,
Liquid vitamin.
or you can, yeah, I would look for that so you can put it underneath her tongue. Make sure you read reviews on stuff. Always read the
Okay.
reviews, because that gives you a consensus, okay?
Okay.
But what she has to have is vitamin B. You have to understand that dementia is an activity of a disorder in the brain.
Okay.
So the brain can't shut itself off. That's why she goes in hyperdrive. How do I know? I have it.
Okay.
Okay. What was the solution that they told me that they was going to do to get it all under control? I'm telling you, this will astound you. A lumbosacral medial nerve block. You know what that is? They cut the stem of your spine, then go and cut the brain stem of your head, split it open, and disconnect the brain receptor so you'll cool out. I told them, no, thank you. I got God.
Right. 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 No,
I
thank you.
walk.
No,
Yeah,
thank
because if they cut me all open, as soon as they cut your brain open, and after they finish doing whatever they did, and you don't get a chance to see it on a screen, you have to go through speech pathology and learn all over again. I told them that's okay. I take my chances with God.
That's right. That's right. That's right. No.
I chose. Every surgery ain't necessarily a surgery for her.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
But can we get, is she, what stage of dementia? Is she uh, uh early onset? Is
She's
she
early.
medium range?
She's
Huh?
early. She's early.
Okay, well you got a chance to thwart this.
Mm-hmm.
If
Yep.
she's early. See, I didn't want to tell you this stuff and then maybe she's in like advancing to Alzheimer's, but
Mm-mm.
you got to get this stuff. You got to
Right.
get this stuff for her. And there's another one on there called Memory on Amazon. Look for Memory. It's in a red, it has a red label on it.
Okay. Memory.
So if you get that, and actually you could take the capsules and put the capsules in her little juice drink in the morning.
Okay.
How about that?
That sounds
You
good.
see what I'm saying? Now she's fed. How's it gonna stay fluid? And we got the B complex in her to what? Get it down.
Right. To
Get the
get it down.
activity down. Yeah, her brain is just tweak, and that's why you see her doing everything and wants to be in movement and everything else. And she's just
Right.
trying to put
Right.
it all together.
Right.
And this is just best guess. It might be that her need to eat is because she doesn't part of her doesn't remember, and the other part is just doing what she normally does. She's
Yep.
struggling through it.
Right. 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 Because that's what I say sometimes. I say that sometimes to my friend. I'm like, she can't be hungry because she just ate.
She
And then
doesn't
I
know
give
that.
it to her, and then I give it to her, and then I may look back at the camera. She's giving it to the dog because she thinks that the dog is her baby. So she's
Okay,
giving it to the
but
dog.
whatever she's done, she's raised you and everything else, and she's done well with that. So we're gonna let her have whatever she has that she wants to be.
Yep, we are.
All we're concerned about is from a health standpoint. Are
Right.
we doing enough for her?
That's it.
Are we
That's it. Are we doing enough?
exactly?
That's it.
And
That's it.
that's
That's
all
what
that
I
matters.
pray. That's what I pray. I just ask God to help me to do enough for her. I want her to be as comfortable as possible. And he is hers. She doesn't belong to me. She belongs to him. And so when he decides that he wants her back, to help me to be able to accept it and to move on and to make her proud. And
Well,
I
the other part of that is that we go to the drawing board and we try these things that are tried, tested, and true. AG1 comes from New Zealand. Everything in AG1 is all natural. I'm partial vegan, okay?
Okay.
So what you're giving her is a wholesome product. That's why I
Good.
stand behind it. That's why I said I would give you half on it because see, I know it works.
Okay.
It worked on me. It worked on me. So when you
You
look
sound
at it from
so much better. You sound so much better. You sound so strong. I mean, you don't even sound like the same person anymore. Wow. You have done
I'm
great.
not
I'm so proud of you. So proud of you.
I haven't been since July 27th. I painted the railings on my porch. I did 500. I scored. I wanted to have my bathroom. The grout in my bathroom was dingy. And I have 4x4, the old fashioned tiles. And
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to have that done. And they kept telling me that it would take $1,000. I had to blast my walls out and put new walls all in again. And I'm like, oh, heck no. You remember that little bottle we used to use, a whiteout with the little sponge on the end of it?
Right.
I did 500 tiles with that sucker. That ain't nothing but paint.
That ain't nothing but.
Whiteout is nothing but paint. So
Wow.
I scored, did the whole bathroom. And now I'm down on the floor with my husband and we're doing the kitchen. You know, I'm a forward thinker. So I think in terms of what my health is and then think in terms of my safety around the home.
Mm-hmm.
And I know eventually I'm going to be in a wheelchair. So I set it up for the tile to be smoother in the kitchen so I can move around and still cook his meals.
Right.
So we kind of think, ahead of ourselves. But I've I've uh, I've toasted other commentators. I haven't gotten to you. And I
Okay.
said the first of the year. What happened was is I could try and send it. I can't send the cash app to you right now because my phone, this was so embarrassing, but it happened. Remember we had them hot days and it was just scorching heat?
Right.
I took my phone out there and had my phone playing on the porch while I was painting the railings, right?
Right.
Do you know my battery exploded and I had to buy another phone?
Wow.
Lost all my content. I was
Right.
pissed. Yeah,
Right.
when they say don't put your phone out in that sun, they mean that.
Right. They mean that. They mean that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Please be careful with that because you could get hurt like that. Some people,
right,
those things have exploded and hit them in the face.
well, it wasn't. It's swollen, and I took it around the corner to my guy that takes care of my stuff for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't have, I don't have my passwords and stuff. I don't remember none of that stuff because I've been too busy on my health. I don't try
Mm-hmm.
to store a lot in my mind, especially, if the phone goes, I just take it to him and he takes care of all of it. He knows my passwords and stuff. I try to make
Right.
my life, that's why I got 3 phones. I simplify my life.
Right.
But the sooner you write me, the sooner I can get this. I can tell you when I'm going to get it out, probably by the 1st.
Okay.
And I'll send you a money order.
Okay.
And you make sure that she gets on it. So we're doing a little tweaking for something that's safe to see if it helps improve her. That's
Right.
all.
That's
We're
all.
not hurting nothing. But
That's it.
you
That's
won't
all.
have to. Right. When you were saying to me that you called your friends and everything else because you was worried about her, see, you were worried because you didn't have any solutions, no alternatives, nothing to help the
Mhm.
situation. It made you feel
Right.
helpless, right?
Right.
Now you
Right.
do.
Right.
Now you have something. Okay. So uh it's it's worth, you gotta say this. Is what I'm saying worth the effort for you to try for your mother and it's 100% natural? The
Right.
answer would be yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. That's the
Especially with
answer.
her taking other medications, natural is the best way to go.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this too. If she just keeps riding on what the doctor said and what he prescribes, she's still gonna advance. You see,
Yeah.
her dementia will advance. Whereas if she's in early stages, you can. and they tested the next time, she might be in early stage. She might still be in early stages, from taking this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, it's healthier for her.
Right, right. That's it. That's
Yeah,
it.
well, if I sold it now, you can't be a dealer for the company. I'm not a dealer for the company. But if I sold it, when I sold something, when I owned my business in healthcare, I would try the product. I didn't, the product had to be proven to me.
Mm-hmm.
So if it wasn't proven to do what it was supposed to do, then it wasn't in my inventory. And I went worldwide in 6 months. So I must have done something right in the research that I did. So, this is not something that you can't take a chance on. All the information is going to come to you in that box when you get it.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you read it. I was trying to read it for you. Uh, the book that they send you with it is more informative than what you're seeing on the computer.
Okay, okay.
Okay. It really takes you, it shows you how they pulled these minerals together and why they did. But
Okay.
this helps her immune system. It's going to help her brain. She's going to have more energy. She's going to go walking with you.
Good. And that's what I want her to do. I definitely want her to do that. I love
Right.
to see her get up and walk around the house. And, the other day she was trying to get in the kitchen. Well, last night she wanted to get in the kitchen, but I did have her in the dining room while I finished cooking. And she enjoyed that. She was trying to get into the kitchen, but I just felt like it was dangerous for her. So I just kept every time she got up, I just kept escorting her to the to her seat, and she kind of chuckled and laughed because I think she got what I was doing. Like,
Yeah, you being overnet, you being,
yeah,
we call that here overnetty petty, which means that you being too gracious to me. Let
yeah,
her be her. But see, like I said, part of this was that you didn't have any solutions. Now you have some. She has to get on that vitamin B complex. She
okay,
has to.
okay,
Okay. That's a definite. I mean, you can
all
go
right,
out and buy some B complex from a health food store. Okay.
okay,
But she got to get on it.
all right,
Uh, the and another thing, ask the doctor why didn't he recommend supreme brain functioning B complex for her. Ask
I
him
would
that.
ask Dr. Swanigan that. Her doctor's Dr. Swanigan. I would ask that.
Right. I got it from Janet Regan, who is my dietitian. Now, if I got it from somebody that taught me, it's out there. You see?
Mm-hmm.
So he should be trying to at least target her to things that can still help her and give you suggestions. So then when she comes back, he can see if this stuff works or not for her. You see?
Right, right, right,
Uh,
right.
I'm not doubting the doctor. I'm just saying that they don't go far enough because they see so many patients. I had a doctor in an HMO that every patient, I seen my doctor pray on other, he didn't give up on not one of us. Okay, he's retired now, but I like doctors that are like that, and
I
they're
do
hard to
too.
find.
I do too, and they're very hard to find. And I have voiced my frustration with that, and that's why I felt like I needed to take time and uh, be at home to be her advocate because I felt like if I didn't, her care would be like, give her this, give her that, and, shoo her away. So I totally agree with you. I totally agree with
Okay, now here's the other thing. Since you're at home to work from home, and since you already got equipment set up for this, let's set up some more equipment to make you some more money. Okay? I want you to look up Live Ops.
you. Live ops.
Hmm.
Okay.
That's a company that procures you to work from home. You choose your hours, as many hours as you want, and you represent in telemarketing, Victoria's Secrets, Bath and Body, different companies like that, and they send you multiple checks.
Okay. All
I've
right.
just increased your income.
Okay. Yeah. Cause I'm always looking for things like that where I can set my own hours. Thank you so much. I love that. Thank you so much.
If
Live
you
ops.
have a problem with that, then you write me, and
Mm-hmm.
I will contact Abigail in Georgia. That's my mentor.
Okay, all right. I
Okay,
just sent you an email, so you check your
I
email.
see it. I
Okay,
see it.
okay,
Okay, so uh, she uh recommended me, and
okay,
all you have to do is give me your full name and the Gmail, and I'll have her recommend you and your. Oh, I got your Gmail number.
okay.
Okay, and what you'll do is what they'll do is contact you. You have to pay $24 for a what is that thing when they vet you? You know what I'm
Background
talking
check.
about.
The background check.
No, you have to pay $24 for a background check. Yeah,
Yeah,
is
that's
that
it.
what you
That's
said,
it.
background?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
thought you said bank. I thought you said bank. I didn't hear you.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I see it
this
right here. Okay. Live ops,
okay,
job hiring
right.
part.
May 12th, she's on disability. What happened was I was feeling so low and I felt so ineffectual. I've already been where your mother's gone, okay? I
Mm-hmm.
felt useless. And she called me one day about some insurance. And I was
Mm-hmm.
telling her that I couldn't talk about that insurance because I was really in a bad way. And she said, I know just how you feel because I felt like that too. And she's on disability. She made $12,000 on disability. She
Wow.
said she had to stop working because she made too much,
Wow. And
meaning
I've
that she
heard
had
of
to
that
cut
happen.
some. Right.
I've heard of that
So
happen.
some of them are by commission and some of them are by checks. So why not go down there, and gather all of it up? Now you just increased your own income. This is not your only means of income.
Thank you so
That's
much.
it.
I appreciate it.
Girl, I
And
give up Intel. I give up Intel free, Lucinda. If it helps somebody else, my brownie points are from God for helping somebody else. If I
amen.
tell you I'm going to give you $35 for that product, you better know I'll have it before you have to ask me about it.
That's right.
I don't put my word, my stamp behind anything unless I know I can do it and I can make it materialize.
Right.
So it's not an ego thing. It's just the way I am. I'm 68 years old and I'm too old to change for anybody. And I'm not.
That's right.
I'm okay. I'm
I,
okay as I am.
I
I got
respect
that
you
from
so
God.
much. I respect you
Mhm.
so much, and I appreciate you so very, very much. I thank you so
Well, Well, you just let her know that I'll be praying for her. We will stay in touch to make sure that we're on target with this each day because I will be bugging you and saying, did you get it done today? And I know, no, I had to get the line. No, we're going to get this done first.
and that's exactly what I need. So you are so welcome, and I'm gonna send you my number. You can text me too. You see.
God makes no mistakes. Remember that. God makes no mistakes. So there was a reason why I jumped. You said you was getting ready to get off of here, and I was like, "Oh heck, no, she ain't." Not till she say happy, happy, thankful for me to meet.
A happy
So
Thanksgiving to you, Auntie, and your family. Tell your daughter happy Thanksgiving. Your husband. Did you cook anything?
no,
Okay, you don't have to cook anything.
You know what? I used to get overwhelmed. It was just me and my husband and my daughter, and I always had to be the one in the kitchen. And they liked 8 courses of food. I'm not getting overwhelmed by that anymore. I don't have the stamina for that. My
Mm-hmm.
spine, I have a pinched nerve in my spine. If I stand too long, my disability is mobility. I can only be up for 5 minutes and sit down. You should see. I mean, if I worked a job, they fire me because I have to
Mm-hmm.
stand up for a few hours and move around like your mom does in haste, and then sit down for 5 minutes. It's up and down, and it's painstaking. But
Yep.
I got through it all. I got
Yeah.
through it all.
And see, she has a problem with her spine as well. It's crooked, with doing hair for all those years. Her spine is just twisted. So
Okay, so we get her with that. We get her the zipper. There's a waistband that's used to put around her waist to give her support
yeah, I
for
got
her
that.
spine.
Miss Holistic put me on to that, and that's what I got for her. And I use that around her, and I have gotten her to kind of work with her posture, and it has helped so much. And I use that as she's walking. I put it around her, and I help to anchor her a little bit to help her to
Hmm.
walk. And that has really, really helped her, and I really work on her with her posture, because what she'll do is she'll use the cane, but she'll just bend over and give into it. And I tell her all the time, I said, okay, come on, let's straighten it up.
Check this out. Check this out, because I have that same problem. And when I try to use the cane, I still gotta push real hard to keep myself standing and leaning on one cane to stabilize me, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I did? I used 2 equal canes. You know how you use when you on crutches, right?
Yeah.
I just translated that to a cane. So when I don't feel my strongest, I let them 2 canes do my walking for me. I don't get on that little rolling thing where they put the little balls on and you roll around in your house. That walker, where you have to lean on a walker because it
Oh
still
yeah.
has you in a bent position.
She
It
won't
still
use
has you in
that
a
walker. She won't use that walker. She told us to get that thing away from her.
right. Now, can you stand up one quick second?
Yeah, I can stand up.
All right. I want you to stand up for a second. Now
All
I
right.
want you to take okay, I want you to take both hands and put them behind where they touch in the back of your spine or the mid portion of your back.
Okay.
Now I want you to flap your wings forward and backwards. You're going to feel the spine pulling itself up on its own.
I feel it.
Those should be her exercises for the spine.
Okay.
5 a day. You can choose how many. You don't want to, over strenuous her out. But I got that from a Dr. Jordan.
Okay.
I'm just the sum of what I'm a sponge. If it makes sense, I'll listen.
Okay. And you know what? I can sit behind her and put that G belt around her, and then I can balance her while she do it, and then my aunt can be in front of her to show her what to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because my aunt is moved back, and my aunt is she comes to help me with her.
Okay. So let's do one last thing, and the last thing we need to do is raise your faith. Don't doubt yourself, because this is a road that you have been commissioned to do. Life is a circle. It goes full circle. We can take that adage to the Wizard of Oz. There's no place like home. So when you go full circle, the mother raised the child. Now the child must give credence to her mother.
Yes,
full circle.
I love that. I love that.
Full circle.
I love
so
that.
When you see that, I will tell you that I sound stronger because my spirit is stronger. But when I get up, I crack just the same. So I'm not out the woods for prayer and say I don't need no prayer. And I have enough sense to know where 2 or more are gathered, so is God with me. Yes. So, continue to keep me in prayer, because it is only through God and the strength that God gives me that I'm able to extend these things. I have everything I need. Me giving you some money to help your mother is not going to break my bank. Okay? It just isn't. Yes, I'm not fluid, but it ain't going to break me. And if it helps her, I got my warms and fuzzies all over, because, see, I'm doing something to help her too.
Yes.
I don't have to know her to help her.
That's right.
I know she was a mother, and I'm a mother.
That's right.
And I know we're about to say, how old is your mother?
She's getting ready to be 94.
Okay, your mother's older than me. I'm gonna give your mother the credence, honey, and send her that medicine so she'll feel better.
Thank you so much.
And make the time that you all have. Huh?
I said thank you so much, and she's gonna take it, and she's gonna be. I'm telling you, she look. Y'all have a lot of similarities. She's a fighter, and like you said,
let me write this down. Lucinda, I'm sorry. My mind is my mind is going racing right now. You see what I'm saying? My brain races because I'm a quick thinker. I want to write down that when I send this check to you, I'm gonna send you a few packets to get her started on it before you order it. Lucinda. Okay, we'll get her on a 3-pack. All you need is the water and the apple juice. And mix it up. Got it. 3 packs of what am I trying to say? AG1. See, my mind races so fast, I'll be forgetting at this age. I don't like getting old. I think it sucks.
Yeah, yeah, it does.
It does. It sucks big time.
I'm going through menopause, so look, I had those days when I'm like, now wait a minute now.
I can't stand it. And I think P. Diddy, that girl, Cassie, that settled with him,
Yeah.
Diddy's between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, you know what? The other day, on my morning show, I read the affidavit, the charges, and when I tell you, when I read through, when I think me and my chat, I think we got through the first 2 pages, we were done. We were like, enough of this. I ain't even want
Okay,
to read more of it. Oh
now
my
let me tell you how this is gonna go down. She settled with him. Now, first of all, I think Cassie, nobody in their right mind with somebody doing all that dirt. I would have been done, ran away from him, and him and I would have been fighting till somebody was dead. So, that's questionable, okay? But she got paid. All right.
God. Mm-hmm.
I think Cassie had the advice of somebody all along behind scenes to take Diddy to the wire. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Now here's the thing. The thing is that she got paid, and I've heard a lot of conversations where people thinking that, she can't say anything else against Diddy. That's not true. If the state decides, in the state of California, if they decide to prosecute Diddy for sexual assault and sexual abuse, then she can be subpoenaed through the state, and now she becomes a witness for the state. Diddy ain't out of hot water yet. You see how that works?
Wow.
That's a civil. What she settled with him was a civil. Diddy can't stop her from testifying or anything future if she subpoena. She has to do it by law, go to jail.
Wow. So that's
Where
why
she
he's
was
around here looking crazy.
right, where she was a victim, now she becomes a witness. He's cornered at this point. In other words, the powers that be, you know what we call them, that I word,
Mm-hmm.
okay? It's Diddy's turn in the hot seat. You know
Mm-hmm.
why? You know why? He ain't producing like he used to. Now that's what made all these. That's how they get all messed up. Okay, he's not producing like he did before. This case has caused him to what? Lose business now, right?
Right.
All right. It ain't hard to see the writing on the wall for Diddy.
So like
They better listen to what Ye was telling them about the powers that be.
the powers that be. That's right.
Exactly. Exactly. So the fact is that he's getting ready to go through if you look at Law and Crime Network,
Mm-hmm.
they broke it down, and that's where I got the information from. But I'm retired law, so I kind of enjoy that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah,
And
you
right
know
after,
what? I haven't looked at their network yet. I said I was gonna check that out because I'm a since well really not since that happened, but even before what happened with my cousins, we still, that case is still open. MPD still has not anyway, we still don't have closure to what happened to my cousins, because a couple of months ago my two elderly cousins were murdered in their home.
right.
So the process of a family member not knowing, not having the closure, and my heart goes out to my cousin. I'll be so happy to see her.
Well, his family still has a right to find out if the case number that they assigned it to, if they're still working that case, is it still a work in progress, or did they just put it on the back burner? Now that's their legal right.
They
To ask.
they told us when I talked to her last week. She said, "Well, I'm gonna meet." She said she's gonna meet with them Monday, but she said they said that it's still an open investigation. She said, "But I don't understand why they can't give me more." You know what I'm saying? About it.
Well, when they work in a case, they can't reveal anything, especially if they're getting close in on it, because then they don't want anything to get out. That's typical police work, okay?
That's what I tried
But
to show her. But you know what, Auntie? I think because she doesn't live here in Memphis, and the fact that she feels some type of way that she wasn't here when it happened to her mother, because that's her mother that got murdered. So
Ask the detective this. Is there hope for resolution? Where are they at? What is the disposition of the file?
okay,
What
I
have
will
they,
tell
and
her
then
to
ask
ask them
them
that
also,
Monday.
ask them this to make sure that they're not just running you some game, okay? Because
Okay,
anybody can talk out the side of their neck. Ask them when was the last time they had activity on the file.
okay. Last time they had
That
activity.
what you're asking them is getting them to answer you, to tell you and look and say, well, on such and such a date we did. Okay, now you know that they're working the file, and it's not just sitting in the basket.
Okay, activity on the file. Okay.
Right. That's how you deal with that.
Okay, and will they be able to share the file with her to show her verification of that?
Well, if they're working, if it's a case that they're working, they can't
Mhm.
show you. You can ask them this politely. Am I privy to this information now, or is it because the case is still pending that I'm
Okay,
not privy to it? You ask them that respectfully, so that
okay,
way they can tell you what the protocol is. You're in a different state, so I can't tell you what the protocol would be in that state. But I can tell you the questions to ask to find out if they are telling you fact or if they're just telling you some game. You know, you got
yeah,
all kind of detectives, and some of them will just say any old little thing.
right.
Well, you don't
You
want
know,
that. You want to know. Go
and she
ahead.
was very adamant in saying, that she did not want to rock the boat because she's not from Memphis. Well, she is from Memphis, but she hasn't lived here in a while. She's trying to transition to move back home because she definitely wants to have these murders solved so we can have closure, as the
Well,
family.
one of the reasons why they're not probably churning them out is because, this goes all the way to Washington. The money appropriated for law enforcement is slim. So therefore, you have more cases of violence, crime, domestics, and everything else than you have personnel to handle the cases. It used to be a time where you had personnel that could handle that, and that was back in the 90s. I'm telling you,
Right,
COVID messed everything up.
right.
COVID kissed my butt.
And that's
I don't
another
like none of.
thing that I talked to her about. I told her, I said, MPD is they're desperate. They have had so many police to retire and to move on to other things. I know they're short staffed. I know for a fact of that. Look at the city. We're in
Right,
a
right.
emergency.
So what you need to, that was a very good driven point right there. You tell them, I know you've been short staffed. You go in there like Miss Crimson Prison. I know you've been short staffed, but can you tell me when's the last time you all looked into any information regarding this case? And do we still have hope for a resolution here? Have you had any leads? You have the right to ask all those things. You're a taxpayer. They work for you.
Okay.
The police don't work for they work for the citizens that pay through their
Right.
taxes.
That's
So
right.
you got a right to ask that question and get some rendered answers. But
Yeah.
with policemen, I'm going to tell you the truth. Some of them will be, it depends upon who you get. And that's in any state. I got to wash my hands. Hold on a minute. That's in any state. So,
Okay.
I'm just giving you a question. So he'll give you a direct answer.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna make sure that when I talk to her Sunday night, I'm gonna go over all of this with her. I won't be with her. It'll be the immediate family that will be meeting with them on Monday. So I'm gonna make sure I talk to her and my other cousin that'll be here with her that'll be going. And hopefully when I talk to her when they leave, she will feel better about it because I know that she is working on transitioning and moving back here as well, so she can get this solved, for the family. So my prayers are with my entire family this Thanksgiving. Of course, this is my father's side of the family, that this happened to. So um yeah, my prayers are with them as
I'm
well.
boycotting the pig today, Lucinda.
Who?
I'm boycotting the pig today. I don't
What
want no
pig?
chitlins or nothing. I
Oh,
listened to a, I listened to a live on Oinky, and it turned my stomach.
Auntie,
I
I'm
said,
from
why?
the South now. From the South now. You know now we love our chitterlings now.
I love my chitlins too, but after I listened to all that stuff early this morning about the pig, oh,
Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. I saw Libra 4 cleaning some, and it reminded me of them times when my mom first taught me how to do them. Boy, it seemed like you never get done with cleaning those doggone things. It took forever. Oh
I
my,
used to clean them things till my fingers was white.
oh my gosh. And it's over and over and over and over.
Mm-hmm.
But when you eat
Mm-hmm.
them, girl, you talking about some good eating. Oh my goodness.
We
Child.
eat ours here in Chicago. We eat with chitlins with spaghetti and then put hot sauce on it,
Mm. We eat
and
ours
it's
with
really
spaghetti
good.
too. And I like mine with spaghetti and some slaw, some good old slaw, some good coleslaw. Oh, yes. Oh, with some hot sauce. Oh, Jesus, with a good old roll on the side with that butter just dripping on down there. Oh, child.
So I just, like I said, I started with all you all from the beginning. I miss Swag. Swag got enough sense to like she get on here when she get on here, and she don't, she don't. I don't blame her for
Yeah.
that.
Swag is a
Uh,
busy woman. You know, she teaches college courses and stuff like that. So she's a busy woman. But I see her
oh
a lot
yeah,
of times on
I keep touch with her from behind scenes.
oh,
But
okay.
I'm just saying that uh I don't like I said, I don't have a need to choose a side. And when I choose one, I choose God's side.
That's right. That's right. And also
Okay.
Swag has her grandmama too.
Right. But Prince
Mm-hmm.
said it best. He said, I'm on this earth, but I'm not of this earth.
Mm-hmm.
I operate the same way. I stay in the upper house and I make a decision if something is for me or if it's not. I promised myself before my phone, that was in the beginning of January, that I'd get around to all of you all and gift you all, or like Swag call it, bless the host. So this is just a blessing that'll help you to stand on a firmer ground and confidence that you know that you're doing the best. Nothing is 100%, so I'm not going to say 100%. Only God is, but you're darn near close to it for your mother, and
Amen.
that's what counts.
That's
That's
what
what counts.
I definitely appreciate
So
it.
together we can. I don't know about a sister circle. That sister circle stuff is some crazy stuff. All I got to do is extend my hand to be a sister. I don't have to get no circle. I'm my own person at 68 years old, and I better be. If not, I'm gonna check myself in the Looney Tune farm. I'm serious. And Lucinda, Lord have mercy. If I send you all these pictures of this jewelry and these sunglasses I got, you gonna laugh your butt off. I
Auntie,
got
you
a
on
room.
that Temu just tearing up the you ordering all the sunglasses from all the other folks. That's why every time I click on the sunglasses, they say sold out, sold out.
I got darn near 200 pairs of sunglasses
Lord have mercy.
accumulated from back then when I used to travel a lot. I had to have this and wear that. Now I'm very much into fashion, okay?
Mm-hmm,
But
mm-hmm.
some of this stuff I'm gonna pass it on and send you a care box. you
Okay,
because I can't wear all this stuff. It's just too much.
I
And
know.
my husband, he just shakes his head and just walks away. He's like, Lord have mercy. But if you can use it, then fine. If not, pay it forward and let somebody else use it. At
I
least you know I
sure
did
will.
the right thing with it instead of putting
I
it in a
sure
Goodwill and letting them sell my crap all over again. My stuff's brand spanking new. That ain't gonna happen to me.
Well, look,
So
I'm gonna go through it and look, you will be come on YouTube and you'll see me, you'll be like, that come Lucinda wearing that stuff. I'll be on
right,
camera with it on now. I'm not too
right,
proud. I sure appreciate
right. So uh I'm not in the I'm not in the realm to I'm in what you call the third realm. The third realm is when you get wiser.
yes.
Your years on earth are are they're limited. I'm gonna just call it what it is. It's limited. So I don't find a reason to wake up and blow smoke for nobody. If
Right.
anybody, I blow smoke because my husband's not helping me with something, that's always gonna be a
Uh-huh.
man problem.
Uh-huh.
But I have too much respect for myself. I like me as a person. So why should I start some stuff with you?
That's
For
right.
what?
That's right. That's
I
right.
just don't see a point in that. Okay? Because we're just going to be arguing, not getting anywhere with it.
True.
So
True.
those kind of issues I leave alone. Uh I don't know what else to tell you, but the best thing to do is to be your own best friend.
That's
Love
right.
yourself even more than people love you, because then it's easier to be your own best friend because you stand as a rock on your own platform that God has given you, because we all got to walk a path.
That's
Never
right.
forget that. You got to stand on that rock and know that you're founded. You rooted in the rock like a tree is rooted in the ground.
That's right.
You got to know that you rooted in it. And it was, believe me, being this sick opened my eyes and opened windows to things that I never knew before, Lucinda. And I had to get
Right.
rid of a few friends around me that was just plain leeches.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I got
Right.
sick of the leeches. Always
Right.
coming to me with a problem. They couldn't do this, they couldn't do that. They always had a problem, but they never called to say, how am I doing? When I was in my
Right.
worst, you all carried me. They did not carry me.
Right. 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 You
So
don't know what
so
I'm
when
saying?
I got better, you know what I did? I pulled weeds.
That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it.
It wasn't personal, and I wasn't mad. I just outgrew the situation. You see?
Right. Right.
You see people for what they really are when you down and low.
You sure do.
Uh, right. But if you follow those two trails, well, this is the weekend. I don't know if Monday's a good thing for you, but be sure to do your homework on live ops, okay?
Okay. Okay.
A- And then if you get stunted in that, then reach out to me so I can connect you with the girl that can put you on the list to make it faster for the processing.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. I will email you and I'm gonna send you my other info so I can get in contact with her. I'm gonna go ahead and do the application. Uh I
Right.
won't do it
Now
till probably
they'll
tomorrow.
train you for this. They'll train you for this. So you don't
Yes.
have to worry about that. They have a guided module. You just have to pay $24 for that background check. But
Okay.
she said that you're not on disability. See, her and I were on disability, so she told me to watch it because I could affect my SSI benefit
Right.
for being disabled. So, we were talking about that, and I was like, okay, well, if I could, if I do that, and if you get on it, maybe you can teach me to get on. I'm not ready for it right now. I'll probably be ready for it by the summer. I do plan to uh create some sort of business module for me at home. That's a fact. I've owned 3 businesses already.
Okay.
So, um, you know, I'd rather be back in the game because that keeps my dementia going towards dementia down because I'm always exercising my brain.
Right.
Uh,
Right.
and I think that'll work best for you. But
Right.
you're not down. You just have some things that you need to tweak, and I just gave you the instruments to which to tweak them
Yes. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
realistically.
That's
So
right.
maybe it was meant for you to hear it. Maybe God meant for me to jump on there when you said you was gonna get off of there. I was like, oh no, she don't. But without talking about it, yes, I know about everything that's going around. And I didn't have to troll to get it. My phone gives me drop downs per day. Okay.
Mhm. Mhm.
So, when I look at how it comes, I saw your show and your rebuttal to the other, and I like you both. And I'm gonna
Right.
respect you both. And I
Okay.
respect you enough not to even bring that stuff up to you, because see, that's not us.
That's right. That's right.
That's not how you and I started. You and
That's
I
right.
started with me calling you Miss Sale Preacher.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And we're gonna keep it like that, Auntie, because that
Exactly.
just, that's right. We just gonna
Exactly. But I've always told you girls, do you and be you.
That's it.
Be the best. And when at the end of the day, this is the only thing I want you to do. And I hope this helps your worry before I go. I want you to look at your highs in a day and look at your lows.
Yes.
And if you find that you have, it's called self-assessing. If you find that you have more highs in your day than your lows, you know you had a good day. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what anything else is saying.
That's
I've
it.
said this a I've said this a lot, and I don't understand a lot of the stuff on this YouTube streets with the he said, I said, because to me, it ain't nothing but something you said. It doesn't quantify me one way or the other. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And the other thing I always say to somebody telling me about some said or what they want to say about me, I'd be like, that's amazing that you know more about me and you know all these things about me than I know about myself. Why don't you bottle that stuff to sell it so we all can get rich? This Chicago, we go hard.
I know. I know. Look,
Okay.
look. I got some I got some Chicago sisters, and when I tell y'all, Chicago women are just strong, and they stand on
Black
what they
women
stand on. They stand on what they stand on, and they'll help you out
born here, raised here,
your
and
back.
you can take it to the bank. You can
Yes,
take it to the bank. Our word is
yes.
our bond. Our word is our
Right.
reputation.
Come
We
on.
like Malcolm. We like that man in Malcolm X. That's my rep. I don't change my rep for nobody.
That's
So
it.
it's just something they said. You see, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not that weak minded to buy into it that they made because they said it. It caused me some sort of anxiety. It ain't caused me nothing. I still sleep good at night. I just got a brand new bed.
Mm.
Uh-uh. Uh-uh. You know, you gotta rise above all this stuff. I don't understand. What I don't get is maybe it's for the sake of entertainment, but there seems to be a fine line where what's supposed to be in entertainment, the section 706 that you all have for
Uh-huh.
entertainment purposes only,
Uh-huh.
some of this stuff is becoming reality and it's really silly.
Yeah. It is.
It is. I mean, when you really think about it, it's really silly. It doesn't add to your day. It doesn't take away to your day. But I mean, it's really nutty to just wake up consciously and think about these kind of crazy things like this. I mean,
Yes, it is.
the
It is.
world, I mean, Dubai is flooded. Does anybody know Dubai flooded?
You know what? I have not looked at that. I heard, I saw it on my news feed, and I said I was gonna go back and look at that. Oh
Girl,
my,
all them new cars is underwater.
oh my God.
Okay, and you know what people are writing on the shorts. If you look up shorts on Dubai's and the flooding, you'll see it in the shorts on YouTube, right? And they
Mm-hmm.
said, you know, you cannot. One person you got to answer to is Mother Nature and God,
Yes,
meaning that
Lord.
God controls all this. God controls all this, and you rich people ain't immune from it either.
That's
We are
right.
in tribulation, trying days right now. So, and it's going to get worse. And what's the name? Trump just got on TV talking about on MSNBC this morning. He's going to get revenge if he gets to be president. Revenge on who and what?
Yeah, and I believe that he is. I believe he's going. Ooh, I believe that he definitely is going to. Uh, he's gonna definitely be a whack whack weenie when he gets. If he gets there again, he's definitely gonna be a whack whack weenie. If we thought he
Well,
messed up before, he definitely gonna do the country in again if he gets back in there.
isn't he? And the thing about it is that the effects of it are at all of our front doors.
Exactly.
Now they're in our house. We better start looking at how we gonna self protect ourselves and posture and change.
Yes, ma'am.
Because that's what's really, really important. Hold on to your money, whatever dimes you got. Cut your spending, like Lucinda said. She's right. Because
Yes.
these 2024 is going to be a mess. A mess. I didn't think I'd live this long to see this kind of crap. I'm just, it's disgraceful. Just disgraceful. So
Yeah.
kiss and hug your mom for me.
Phil.
Uh, did you send me in the Gmail the address and everything
Yes,
else
I did. I did. I
and the
got.
number?
I gave you. I'm gonna send you the. I don't know if I sent you the number, so I'm gonna send you another email with the number, just in case I didn't send you the number. I'm gonna send that.
Okay. Now
Mhm.
the other thing is that once you get started with live ops and you can get that up and running, I want you to think about getting on AG1 too, so you don't have to second guess your own health. It'll
Okay.
keep you strong.
Okay.
There's a new you got to go back to wearing the mask now because there's a new variant that's out that's starting to hit people in the hospitals again.
Yeah, I've been noticing
So
a lot of people have been sick. So and I know they sent me something about getting the vaccine for mom and myself. And I'm a little bit hesitant of giving her the vaccine again. I know I may do it for me. I don't know. I'm gonna pray on it when it comes to her, but I don't know about giving it to her again. I don't know.
give her the flu shot.
I'm definitely
She
gonna let
needs
her get that flu shot.
Yeah, let her get the flu shot because the flu shot will keep her symptoms minimal.
Hmm. And
So
I'm
the flu shot,
wondering, Auntie, I'm wondering, should I, since we're gonna have company today in and out, I'm really, I pulled out a mask to match her little outfit. I'm really thinking about putting a mask on her today.
I think you should.
I really am.
Remember that remember that this virus can sustain itself for 48 hours on hard surface.
Okay. Yeah, I better put a mask on her today. She take it off when she get ready to eat, but she better have a mask on today. Yep.
Right. So other than that, uh keep we've got a saying here. I mean, all my friends were this way, and I've been raised by some of all my friends too. We keep it moving.
That's it.
Keep it moving. You don't have time to be slowed down about none of this. But it'll help you so you won't be worried about anything.
Right.
You've got a blueprint in front of you now. You've got a way that you can try no matter what. Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
we try this and we work this and see how good. And just remember if you see her being antsy and she's taking the stuff, that's her vibrancy coming back in. Does she
Okay.
have days that she's up and days that she's weak?
She's not really weak anymore, but she once she gets up, the only thing I've noticed about her auntie lately is being able to like come up, kind of stand up on her own and keep her balance. Once she's balanced, she's good. That's the only thing that I've noticed about her as of lately. Those weekdays that she used to have, I don't notice her just being weak anymore. I really don't.
Okay, well look out because when she takes that AG1, she's gonna have good energy. She's just gonna, you what you're doing is sustaining her vibrancy, and she may invariably live longer on it because she's getting everything she's supposed to have. A lot
Mm,
of times when we expire, they're, I wonder if they took if they took a lab test of us as we got older, they'll find quite a few deficiencies in us because I got a few of them now. And I mean, it's just a lot. The older you get, the more you got to make sure she's hydrated, her skin doesn't get
oh,
dry.
yes. Especially with her
Yeah.
being diabetic, I have to make sure that skin is oiled up, and I mean keep her hydrated. I even throughout the day, a lot of times I'll go in. I'm always peeking in at her stuff like that. I keep that cocoa butter oil, and I'll just moisturize her face and put some on her lips. And she moving her face and stuff. I guess she like, I wish you leave me alone, but I just, but
She
I
don't understand that you grooming her and keeping her fly.
just. And then I changed her little, her little beanies, her little head wraps. I changed those. I guess she said, "I wish you leave me alone."
She don't get where you coming from now. Not my mama. I'm gonna keep my
I,
mama fly.
I
See,
know that's right.
yeah, you all in a little concerto, a little dance with each other.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
Well,
Hey, Brittany. Hey, happy Thanksgiving to you. Hey,
keep
tell me.
your spirit and keep it up. And you get in touch with me, and let's just aim at taking care of mom. Okay,
Okay.
that's the
All
most
right.
important thing. And let's see where we go from there, and then take her for, take that stuff to the doctor,
I
you
will.
know,
I
and
definitely
tell him that you want him to take a look at it for her,
will. Okay.
and just do it for her, and it'll be all right.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well, I will I'm gonna send you the other email and we will talk soon, okay? I thank you
You
so
need to,
much. Okay.
Miss Phony gonna get off of here. Phony gotta
Okay.
go.
All
Okay,
right,
bye bye.
bye-bye. All right, you guys. Hey, Brittany. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Give Katie a big old slice of everything. Hey, Royalty Queen. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. I'm wishing all of you all a happy Thanksgiving. Guys, I'm going to get on off of here. I got to get to Mama V, get her up, get her. I was going to give her a bath last night, but I went ahead and went on to sleep. So I'm going to go ahead and get her up and bathe her, get her changed and oiled up and all of that. She's already had her first little snack, her little breakfast snack. So I'm going to give her another one because child, she always ready to eat something. But before I go, I want to pray for everyone as far as family is concerned. You're going to see family today. And I pray that if there's any family issues, that we're able to put those issues behind us and to move forward as a Black family. We are going to need each other more now than ever before. The world is ever changing. And there's so many things. I have the news on right now. I'm looking at the beautiful Anita Baker. She had a concert last night here at FedEx Forum. And as I look at the news, I saw where there was a young man here who had some issues with a lot of females in his family, his wife, and a lot of back and forth, a lot of arguments. Y'all know how things get. And he drove around Memphis about 2 days ago, and he killed 5 women in his family. And so I just want to pray about family, whatever the issues may be, if they're still alive, if you still have your mother, your grandmother, your father, your grandfather, your aunts, your uncles, your cousins, your second cousins, if it's family, I pray that whatever it is, whatever has happened in the past, that we are able to let it go and we're able to be there for one another, not just for money, not just for any particular reason, guys, but because we need one another. We're family, we love each other, and we need each other. A lot of times we don't say what's going on. A lot of us are embarrassed to say that we're lonely or that we miss a part of our lives or that something is going on. But we have to, and it's hard to trust to be vulnerable with people because you're afraid of what they're going to say. Words hurt, things hurt that are said, but we can rise above it if we are accountable to one another. I've never said I'm the best. I'm a work in progress. Y'all know I'm a work in progress. Sometimes I come on here, I'm a hot mess. I'm full of tears. And sometimes I'm on here and I'm reading somebody for filth and I'm cussing them out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really Lucinda. I'm just myself. That name, Lucinda, uh, she's something else. You know what I'm saying? That name has been used through my family a lot. And the Lucindas, honey, they are a ball of fire, but they are so good and so loving when you get to know them. So my prayer is for you to enjoy your family. My prayer is that you have lasting memories and that you all are able to just love, love, love on one another. And for those of you who have loved ones who are no longer with you, my prayer is for you to have comfort and have peace in your heart that this holiday season, that you know that from my family to yours, that you are loved, you are honored, and that um, you are appreciated. And so happy Thanksgiving. Eat all you want to, enjoy, laugh. And I look forward to seeing beautiful pictures on my timeline on Facebook. You can reach me at Lucinda Speaks TV. You see my icon here. My emoji is my little picture. You can reach me at Lucinda Speaks TV. You can always inbox me on Lucinda Speaks TV. And on YouTube, I am Lucinda Speaks TV. And my email is lucindaspeakstv@gmail.com. Everything is Lucinda Speaks TV. And on Instagram, I am Lucinda Speaks. I don't think I have the TV on Instagram. I think it's just Lucinda Speaks, but you'll recognize the picture, child. Y'all know I try to use my best pictures, girl, with my wigs on, child. Now I don't use too many pictures with my real hair, girl, but I try to use them pictures with them wigs on, girl. Yes, honey. Speaking of wigs, honey, I am about to wash this monstrosity that my mother and my father created on the top of my head. I have cut off all of the color and it is all natural. And sis, send your prayers to the roots and the fibers and the follicles because, hunties, Lord have mercy. But I'm going to shampoo this really quickly. I'm going to put the products on. I'm going to turn this camera on and we are going to tame this mane in the name of Jesus. And by the time my family gets here, honey, it will be flat and twisted. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get Mama B up and get her dressed, and we will have dinner at 1 o'clock. I'm going to tell you guys have a great Thanksgiving, and I will talk to you guys soon. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.